crying and moaning and complaining and nonsense. All right, you need my phone?
If you have it.
All right.
I will take it.
So let's see if we are live. If we are live,
We
that would be
should
good.
be.
I need one more pan, so you stand a little over.
It's okay. It's so noisy.
Yeah.
Not used to your phone being noisy.
Yeah. I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna do this in a stock pot today. Not in a pan. All right. You don't have to do this in a pan. You can do that in a stock pot. All right. Is that alive? Is it going? Are we live yet? Do we know?
I think so. Yes, we are. We are definitely alive on Rumble.
Okay.
I'm just pulling up YouTube.
All right. Good. Good afternoon. Goeiemiddag. Rough day. We're busy with all kinds of stuff here, trying to clean out some offices and trying to collect up some stuff and pallet it and pack it and try and get it away. But before all of that, is that thing alive? Yes. Does it work?
Have you not seen my
Okay,
magic?
there we go.
And
there we go. There's an arm.
The correct way.
There's an arm.
Yes, just watch your head. Don't put your head over there.
So we are live in our store. We are behind the main store in our old, what used to be our hot kitchen. You will hear ding-dongs. You will probably hear staff. You will hear kids shouting if Nicole's going to go bribe them with an apple or something. You will hear all kinds of things happening here. We don't know what's going to happen because we are actually live. So I had a look at some of the older stuff that we did because there was a bunch of stuff I wanted to revisit. And I never got around to it because we started making some other stuff, and you know, life just carries on.
Life goes on.
So yeah, and by the way, just drop a comment. I did increase the volume on the sound, so if the sound is better, let us know. Because I noted that Nicole was a little low when I drove back on Friday, and I was listening to her. So I thought, all right, let me see if I can jack up the sound just a tad, and it might actually sound a little better. But anyway, so I revisited some of the older things we did where there was actually bad sound quality. I went and looked at the comments where people said, you know, the video is okay, but there's like terrible sound whatsoever. So I took the one. So we made boerewors with sauce and with buns. Well, buns actually. So we made boerewors rolls. But I know I also made boerewors and pop at some point.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, let me redo the boerewors, but I'll make it with pop and I'll make a sauce with it because I don't know if everybody really saw that and saw how that was done. So I thought, all right, well, let me do that today. And then we'll make a sauce, and I'll show you guys how to make the sauce. And I'll actually make it a little different. Well, not different, but I'm going to use tallow, seeing that we got a whole bucket full of tallow. So I'll use tallow. And I will fry the onions. Now, I don't have the ring onions because, you know, I had to forget one thing at least.
We did not plan ahead
properly. No. So I've got diced onions. I mean, it'll be okay. It's better to have the ring onions. It's more traditional. But, you know, onions are onions. So we can at least... And, I mean, if you really want to get fancy, you can blend this thing. But it should be chunky. It's more of a chunky sauce.
Well, say hi to Jody, who has reminded everybody to tickle the plussy button and share.
All right, well, welcome, Jody.
And Sign of Jonah has said, what's cooking? Good looking.
All right, goody, goody. Let me see. We want like 30 grams of tallow. So the cleaner your ingredients, of course, the longer this thing's going to be shelf stable, which is what we're always after. All right, so there we go. That's the tallow. So I'm going to use clean tallow for that. All right, and then I'm not going to have the ring onions because, of course, I didn't buy an onion. So that thing is slowly heating up. We're going to give it some volume, and then we'll make the wors this side, and then I'll go back to that side for the pop when it's time. So the pop takes about 20 minutes. So we got enough time. So this is going to be relaxed. It sounds like a lot, but it'll be fast. It's not going to be a hard time or a hard thing to make.
Easy meal when he makes it.
Yes, it's simple, man. It's just like a bunch of stuff. You throw it in a pot, and then out comes a meal. So
sounds like the chili discussion we had Friday.
Yes, no beans, right?
No beans.
No beans. No beans. No compression.
Sausage, always no beans.
Yes, yes. So let me see. I guess I can start with the boerewors as well. Let me swap these two around. This guy's still heating up. So I'll do the boerewors slowly that side. So what I want to do, let me go get a tongs because I have to forget stuff all the time. And while I'm here, I can get the Italian herbs. I need some pepper. And I'll take the Celtic salt.
You grabbed all the small containers.
Yeah, I know. I've got pepper, yeah, but I'll put the big ones down here just in case. Right.
We only use a little bit of spices around here.
Yes.
If you guys saw our collection.
I just need a smidgen of water. So you just want to do a little bit of water in the pan.
Oh, hey, you have a Rumble rant from forced name change.
Okay.
Hail King, I'm bouncing between you and quartering. I didn't know quartering was on right now.
Oh, was the quartering on?
Apparently. Just stopping in to say hi and show y'all some love.
Thank you very much. Why is the quartering in my time slot? Tell him to get out. Jeremy.
That means something's going on.
Yeah, probably.
Something's up. That's
right.
okay. We shall leave the politics to the men who follow it.
Yes.
And women. Sorry, there's some.
Yeah, I should go in the quartering stream and say, raid me, dude. So there we go. All right.
Interesting. So Jody, of course, argues beans belong in chili, but Sign of Jonah says a little bit of cinnamon changes the flavor of chili. That's interesting.
Yes, that sounds about right.
I like that idea.
There's a lot of savory things that actually have cinnamon in them. Funny enough, the curries are renowned to have cinnamon. Did my lid fall because the handle feels a little bent? Probably.
I don't know. Give me one moment. I have short people
complaining and yelling always. All right, let's get this guy in here. All right, and what I'm going to do is I will just do the rest in here. So I'm going to do 5 grams of salt, teaspoon, maybe a little more because it's Celtic. Make it like 7. Just a little more, not too much. I've got pepper. I forget the paprika, man.
You want it?
7, yeah, if you don't mind.
All right.
So just a little
Your
bit of
small
salt.
container again?
Yes, please. All right, there we go. And I'm due to make some other meals and stuff, so I have to get all of that together.
Hey, Slidey Pie, welcome in.
Hey, Slidey Pie. All right. Let me get that.
Oh.
Ooh, that's too much.
Forced name change. Love the Rumble rant. Thank you for that. You made me laugh. He says, I think Jer is just on to shill some coffee. No hot news. I will definitely tell him to raid your stream.
Yes, yes.
I love it.
Yes. Yeah, he can't be taking my time slot and then not giving me some reciprocal. I mean, dude, you know, I picked this time slot because there's no one here. Now you come, big dog. We on me. It's not fair. There we go. That's good enough.
You are missing a head at the moment, by the way.
Say again.
You are missing a head.
I am missing a head.
Yes, it's fascinating.
Oh. It's
you
just like
figured out what I said.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my head out of the way.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, mixed herbs. You normally don't want to put too much, like 2 grams on this. All right, so mixed herbs, 2 grams, 2 teaspoons.
Slidey Pie's asking what you're making. Can I run her through?
Yes, run her through, please.
All right, we have some wors or sausage on the range. Anton is making the tomato onion relish to go with that, and we'll make some pop as well. That's the steamed maize.
No spoon.
So he's making the sauce right now.
Yes. So I made this way back, but we had a lot of technical issues in the beginning, and we didn't know it was actually our internet. So since we got a new provider, and we got to go talk to the other monkeys and get them to charge us less.
Yeah.
But anyway, so since we sorted that out, problem solved. Right, so let me see. That is
sausage,
good.
Always sausage, Slidey Pie. It's a must in our family. Ours is called boerewors. It's the farmer sausage. It's the one Anton makes regularly.
All right, so I need the granules of the honey. So you don't have to do honey granules. You can do honey, or you can do let me get a paper towel here for my spanners.
Do you need a roll?
No, I got one. I got a roll. Yeah, it's hidden behind all my big containers.
Okay, I didn't see
So you
it.
can do brown sugar preferably. You can do white sugar. I do honey granules. It's completely up to you what you want to do. But a little bit of sweetness because of the sauce. You know, it's like a chutney almost, like a chutney type relish. So you want to do about 2 tablespoons of like sugar. I mean, if you want to get fancy, you can also probably do a bit of apricot jam. All right, that looks nice. That looks nice. That goes in there.
So I have to laugh. I'm just playing with the knife.
Okay, no, I thought you're bumping it.
No.
See, again, I've got a knife in my foot here.
Slutty Pie, I love her comment here, and I'll tell you why. She says it's too bad she doesn't like sausage. A lot of people say that until they have the right one. Can you show her your sausage?
Yes.
This one's coiled. It's special.
Yes. This is good.
It's all beef in, this is hog casing, but it's a very different flavor from the American style. It's
Correct.
more, what would you call that texture? Bratwurst texture?
Yes.
Like it's coarse?
Yes.
It's more coarse.
Yeah,
Not
it's
quite
more coarse.
chewy though.
Yes,
not
it's
chewy.
more coarse. Like bratwurst would be a lot finer. Give me 1 second.
Polish dogs, kind of?
Maybe, but it's a lot coarser. Like everything that I know of is not as coarse as ours.
Yeah.
You know, it's more like a salami.
There
almost.
you go.
That
Once
type
again, not chewy though.
Yes.
Still, it's not hard to chew. It's,
That kind of
pleasant.
consistency. You know?
Cam says hi. He says
Hey, Cam.
ordering is stepping on you today.
Yeah, I hear that. That is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
That's all right.
You know?
He does his thing.
Yes.
We are here to cook. We have people to feed.
Yes, correct.
We have the little birds, you know, on the other side chirping with their mouths.
Yes, correct.
You guys should have seen my short monkey earlier eating biltong. That was fascinating. He is on a mission to feed himself currently. So he tries hard to eat, and I've had it on a plate, and instead of picking off the plate, because, you know, that's what normal humans do, he puts his mouth to the plate. So more like a Hoover.
Yes, of course. Let me see. What have I got? So I'm going to put the chutney in the meantime.
Sign up, Jonah. It is a talent I have. Thank you very much.
Okay, so the chutney is about 30 grams. That's about 2 tablespoons. All right, so you want some chutney. And I have to go get the Worcester. So this is Worcester, but I'm going to put vinegar. So I've got a vinegar mix. So let me do that.
I don't know if Anton is talking right now, but I will answer your comment. Give me a second.
No, I'm not talking.
You weren't. Okay,
so
perfect.
this is what you would want to use, but I've got a vinegar mixture that we use, which will clean things up a little.
The cleaner Worcestershire or Worcestershire sauce or
Yes, Worcestershire sauce.
what are all the names we've heard recently? Hey, awesome, Polish Dog. Thanks for being number 9. Love it. Slidey Pie asks, Nicole, what are your favorite takeout foods? You are probably not going to believe us. We do not eat takeout. We don't eat anything out. We are those weird people that always eat in, shall we say. And I have to confess, I've been begging this man right here to cook from the very beginning. I never liked going out to eat compared to his food. And not that we haven't tried. We've had all types of foods. Would you say, Anton?
Yeah.
Is there anything we haven't tried?
No, we've had a bunch. What I can tell you, and I know this might offend some people, I'm sorry, but I am not a big guy on the Mexican food.
Which is okay with me because it's a lot of starches, and it's good for me to pass on that too.
Yeah, so I'm not big on that. I mean, if we have to get takeout, if I can find a good burger somewhere, that would probably be my go-to because it's not something we make.
Used to.
Used to,
We don't
yes.
even eat bread anymore.
No, we don't eat bread.
You know what we have done in the last year, because we did on my due date with the last one, was we actually got barbecue from one of our local guys. I am not going to lie, they are a newer spot, been open maybe 2 years now.
Yes.
And we could tell it was clean. Very impressed. Not going to hand out the name. If anyone's in the area, you're welcome to ask us in person. But I was pleasantly surprised that it was clean and decent, and they are not a chain. So it's a single location.
Correct. That's smelling good. That's smelling very good. All right, so this is what we call a tomato onion relish. It's going to be chunky. I'm going to put a diced tomato in there and some water. We're going to cook it down a little bit while this guy cooks here, and then we'll make some pop. I'll move this over here in a little bit. I'll move the vorst over this side.
On the range?
Hey?
Are they going to dance on the range?
Yeah, we're going to do some musical hot plates. So what's the name? And then I'll make the pop back this side. I'm just heating this plate up a little bit.
I've got a song for you.
Oh, what is that?
It is meaty, meaty, meaty. Can you see? Anton's meat is good for you and me.
Well, there we go.
Thank you, Spaz.
Yeah, then we need a sense of song to put some tunes to that.
Right?
So yeah. So this is going to come out real nice. I can already smell it. Just the flavor. So what I do is I put the onions, I put the oil, I get that a little hot, I put the onions in. This gets no garlic. I mean, you can put garlic in if you want, but I don't do garlic in that. You can if you want. We won't today. I didn't the last time I make it. I didn't put garlic in. This is getting nice, almost like a chutney-ish, if you guys can see that.
And we only eat garlic when we need to fight the vampires, right?
Yes, only eat garlic when we need to fight the vampires. So, but this sauce, I mean, I don't think garlic makes a big difference on it. I don't think it's great with garlic because it's the sausage doesn't have garlic. It's a nice clean sauce. So I mean, if you want to add like a teaspoon of garlic, you're welcome. I'm gonna do this guy in there.
Say hi to Sarge, please.
Hey Sarge, got your order and stuff, man. Thank you very much, sir.
And I mailed you. I don't know if you've mailed
back. You did
back.
mail back already. I saw the mail come in.
So quick.
Yes.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. All right. So I did put it out on X. I think I put it out on the other social media, but I was at a butchering class yesterday showing people to make biltong. So there we go. So I added. So let me start from the beginning. We got two tablespoons of tallow. All right. You can use olive oil. You can use tallow, whatever you want. I got 6 ounces of onion. Now we normally use ring onion. I might actually, if I look at that.
That's beautiful.
So if you guys look at this, that's
did you
very
put
nice.
yourself out on the ether today? Because I did not.
I did. So
You
let me
did?
see.
Okay.
I hope that's not too close, and I hope I'm in focus. That is nice, man. That's very nice. So I might actually change my recipe to take the diced onion. You know, sometimes things happen and you change the recipe, and sometimes it's bad, and every now and again it's really good. That looks like it's really good. So 6 ounces of onion. Ring if you want. I use dice. 2 tablespoons of lard. I heat the lard, I put the onions in, then I add all my spices to the onions. All right, and then I kind of caramelize that, and the spices are a teaspoon, 5 grams or a teaspoon of salt, 2 grams or a half teaspoon of paprika, 2.5 grams of pepper, which is a teaspoon, and 2 teaspoons or 2 grams of mixed Italian herbs, which is my cheat spice. Then I do 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. All right, and then that I all caramelize together. All right, and now this can just simmer a little bit. I just want to check the time. No, we are good.
Oh, we're good on time.
30, and then what I do is I do 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire, like something like this, or vinegar. I've got a vinegar mix, which is a little sweeter. I don't like the strong.
Cleaner.
Well, it's cleaner. So I don't like the ingredients. I don't like all the shit that
It
people
doesn't
put
have
in.
soy. It's
No,
not
it
bad.
doesn't have soy. But the thing is, I now started with this naturally, so I don't know what the fuck that is, and I'm not interested, and I don't want to go do research. I just got 2 clean vinegars. I mix a couple of vinegars together to get the flavor I want. I put that in there. That's what I'll keep using. And then I've got chutney, two tablespoons. Worcestershire or the vinegar, you know, if you want to put vinegar in, 1 tablespoon. And I've got, that's it. I've got 1 can of diced tomato. 1 whole can of diced tomato. And then what I need is I need some water.
Okay.
Bruce Lee's favorite drink.
How
Water.
much water?
Just fill that thing up because I'm going to use it for the pop as well. All right. Right. And then we will get that down for the pop. All right, that looks so good, man. That looks awesome. So, sorry, the boy's a little upset. So you can see the wors renders a lot of its own juice. So I'm going to start opening it up so it can actually get rid of some of this juice. So we can dissipate it. And this doesn't really take that long to cook. So I'm going to put that there. Put that
I walked
there.
away
Upset?
from
Yes.
the one who saw me. I got in trouble.
Oh, he's going to be upset now. Ooh, I'm
I
making
was
a big
requested
mess.
for another apple.
All right.
More
we can do
bribing
that.
techniques.
Yeah, if you cut a little piece off, maybe he'll have some.
Yes.
He'll probably eat the apple.
Cut some off so Shortman can have some, please.
There we go. All right. So 100 grams, maybe half a cup of water. That should be fine. And I'm just going to leave this so it reduces down. The water is actually there just to really get the tomato soft. Let me see. So I literally put just a few drops of water in this. And this is now the sausage cooking itself down. Oh, hey, we sprung a leak. It is weeing.
Is it spraying everywhere
Yes,
again?
well, there. Sometimes this is like.
I know. No, it is spraying out.
All right, so we'll see.
I think there's a term for that, but I probably shouldn't say it on the show.
What's that? The wors is squirting a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so.
Okay, I gotta catch up on some comments here.
Yeah.
So Jody does say that they have a Tough Joe burger. He thinks you'd like that. It has sweet peppers, garlic, onion, and Creole seasoning. On
That
the fire.
sounds nice.
That sounds very nice.
Yeah.
Sarge has gifted 1 subscription. I'm trying to see who caught it. Doesn't
So explain
Oh,
to
there we go,
Sarge
Sign
because
of
we were
Jonah.
both on the show yesterday with Sarge.
Yeah.
And then at 4 o'clock, I got you at 4:30 or something like that. Our lady left at 4. Just tell Sarge what happened from like 4:45 to about 6 when we closed. 6, 7 when we closed.
7 when we
6:30, I'd say.
closed. There was this magical door. It just didn't stop.
Yeah. So
I don't know what happened.
No
it was
traffic.
dead.
No traffic the whole
Dead
day.
today or yesterday.
6:45 from 6:45.
No, 4:45.
Sorry, 4:45
Yes.
to like 6:45, I'd say.
Yeah.
In those
it
2
was
hours.
Just...
75% of the entire day
Mhm.
of takings were done in those 2 hours.
Makes
So-
me laugh how retail works in that way. You never know what to expect.
No, we
This,
thought, all right, well, that's going to be a really bad Saturday. And then, you know, it was, I mean, there was some traffic, but then suddenly 4:45, chaos, mayhem, and everybody wants to
I
buy
think
stuff.
everyone got done playing.
Yeah, or whatever
It
they
was
were doing.
pretty here yesterday. It was very pretty outside.
Yeah, it
Weather
was very,
nice,
the weather was very nice. I agree with
sunny.
that.
Not streaking.
So now we're just cooking away at the
Hey,
sausage.
Kyle G99 is in. Welcome.
Okay.
Oh, there was a comment about yellow number 5. Hang on, let me back up and find it. Sign of Jonah. If anyone is concerned about yellow number 5, Vlasic pickles and jalapeno peppers are colored with turmeric. Bellevue
Okay.
and Mount Olive brand use yellow number 5.
Okay.
Interesting. Now tell me this. Is that one of the colors that has a new name now so that it can be hidden like others? As it just tells me the less ingredients that you are unfamiliar with, the better.
There we go. then I need to put some salt in this guy before he dies.
Interesting. Dear Sarge says he and Mrs. Sarge had shoe stores previously.
Yes, you mentioned.
And it would go dead to crazy, busy, so randomly.
Yes.
Just, it's up and down and all around. I will admit, the shop is so hard to staff because of that point. So what we've started doing is we'll almost leave tasks for the front until customers are in.
Yes.
We'll have to do something and then go back when someone's in and finish it up.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll like half pack a shelf, and then if a customer comes in, we'll go back and continue packing.
Yes.
And then we do stuff in the back end
When no one's here.
When no one's here, because we gotta pack spices or do whatever in the back. Make spices for the biltong or take biltong down, which we mustn't forget.
We will take the biltong down, and I will pack the biltong. I have so many sticks ordered.
Yes, I know. So we'll pack stuff in the back for shipping. And then when a customer comes in, then we'll go to the front and like pack a shelf, so we leave like undone tasks for the front.
I've got shoe people. Should I show them?
Shoes.
People like shoes.
So what
Have
shoes?
You seen the shoes?
Oh, yeah, you can go get them.
That's a very traditional shoe for you, right?
Yes, those
and
are.
I'll see if I can find the elephant like what you have.
Okay, yeah. All right, let me flip this guy over. I don't like cooking it in a pan like this, but sometimes you got to do that. There we go. So this is probably very close to being done. I try not break the skin. So
we don't have to give the name, but just as something that...
Oh, I'll put it out there. I have no issue.
This is the elephant version. Now tell me the show he did all the shoes for.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
So he made boots for the Yellowstone show.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm going to just pull some of this out. It's a little much.
So this is Al Safari in Abilene, Texas. They own the James Letty Boots out there in Abilene, Texas. They do have a website. I'm not sure of the exact website, but I'm sure if you search for them, you will find them. This one right here is Giraffe. He does have a lot of exotic skins that he uses for his boots. These would be considered fallies, though. These are boots of a sort, but more that you would find in southern Africa.
Yeah, those, that side. Yeah, those, yeah.
Are they not both the same?
Well, yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's just the leather on this.
No, I know, but it's Giraffe.
Yes.
It is more your neck of the woods versus ours.
Yeah, so he makes they're lifetime boots, so he can change the soles.
He does. He changes the soles. I didn't bring the bison because they've got bison here.
Yeah. And then he'll also make it custom for you, for however you walk and whatever you do.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
All right, ring. All right, I will get the pop on in a second. We're gonna brown this guy up a little. Trying to get that to reduce some more. All right, this is good. Might have to get the lid for that. Get that to cook a little. Sorry for the big racket. For the lids. Get that to cook down a little. And this guy is still rendering juice. Trying to get rid of the juice, man. So then I want to brown this up a little. So let me pull more of this out. I just want to brown it a little. So there we go. Let me going to take some of that tallow I had. Throw a nub in there. Let me do this. Get that guy browning a little. There we go. I want to put the spoon back in the tallow. After I stuck it in the sausage. All right, there we go. Goody stuff. One more paper towel for the mitt, full of oil. So now we're going to brown this off because I want to get that pop on. Get that going. All right, so let me put that there. And this is messy. This can get messy because if it splashes a lot, it'll make a huge mess, which we'll try and mitigate. So let me do this. Problem, all good?
A problem, but we will fix it.
Okay.
We fix all problems,
yes.
Did you know? Hey, hey, neurodivergent one has entered.
Hey, Neuro.
Biltong boots, pretty much.
Yeah.
These are all animals you could definitely make biltong from.
Yes.
Bison
Absolutely.
specifically, I do suggest that. Anton, is the bison coming back?
Yes, we've got bison. I have to pick up tomorrow. I almost forgot about that. Wow. Yeah, so I'm getting bison tomorrow. They're back in stock, and then it'll take me about a week. We should have that made. So I forgot about the bison.
Yes.
Yes, so I got to get bison, and then a lot of Wagyu, Angus. So we'll be good.
All the meat.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, that is BiltongUSA.com with code STF10 for 10% off of your Biltong orders.
That's correct.
Yes. Anton, put some paper towels in the pan to soak up that grease and water.
Oh, no. This is good now. Now we're just going to brown this up a little. Now I've got a egg tray in my trash can, like 2 egg trays. So I'm just pouring it on the egg trays. Right, that looks good.
Looky there, we have a Hong Kong from Canada.
Hey, Bright Can, how are you, man? So I just want to brown this up, and then I can move it out the way. And then I'll move the sauce this side. I'll put the pop that side. Yeah, we good. We are good for time, man. We are good for time.
And that smells incredible. There is something special about his sausage. You know, the one on the range there.
Yeah, not the ones as opposed to the ones in the freezer.
Touche. But you do have a lot of meat in the freezer. What can I say? Didn't you want to show them the picanha, or have we shown the picanha?
I think we showed it to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I showed them the picanha the other day.
Just making sure.
Yeah. So I'm getting, I don't know if I should get it. The problem is the boxes are big. But it's the Tres Major, which is like the almost like a poor man's fillet. I'm getting those in, and they are very nice, very, very nice to eat. So I don't know if I'll get them this week, but I might get them next week. I'll get them in, and Jack asked for it.
Okay.
So he wants that, and he'll probably take bulk.
Is he gonna come in and pick up?
Yeah, he actually said he would.
What?
So I'm like, yeah.
He has not stepped foot in here. Normally I'm sending goodies his way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was on that what's the name, on the butchery course, where I was helping out and stuff, and showing the people about the biltong, and Jack Spierko was there. I did not, Ken Berry was supposed to be there. I don't know if he came later or something, but I missed him, unfortunately. I would have liked to have met him. All right, there we go. All right. That's good. And then this guy, I just want to brown a little, you know, because some caramelization always looks nice. There we go.
All right, Pyle asks, how does this sausage compare to the Drew?
No, this is so it's a similar flavor base, but this has got a tomato base where the Drew has got like a vinegar base, so it's not quite the same. This has also got vinegar in it, but this has got like a tomato puree base. Same spices though, same spices that we use for both.
It does have a very different taste though.
Yeah,
when
it's a
you
completely different taste because of the tomato base. So I'm thinking maybe I take this guy off in a minute, and I'll move this guy over. I want to get this guy boiling so I can make that pop.
So many pots and pans.
Yep. There we go. All right. Now this guy's not going to matter if he... So what I'll do while I'm waiting here, while my son is yelling his...
I have a feeling the siblings will have to run him around a little bit.
Yes. So I'm just going to take these crushed tomatoes and crush them up a little more. While that thing... Oh, sorry. Right in the mic. Well, this thing... Everybody, is the sound okay for everyone today? Is it a little louder than it normally is?
Jody said in the beginning it was okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure how everyone else is feeling on that. Where is my critic? He was my quick to critic me the other, or critique, sorry.
Critique.
Cannot speak. So, Bright Can News says it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I mean, cloudy and overcast.
Yes. All right, there we go. There we go. That actually looks very good.
You guys will laugh. I misunderstood Anton, and I thought he was going to put the sausage on the grill today.
Yeah, so she asked, must she set up a grill cam, and I'm hearing cook cam, and I'm like, yeah, set up the cook cam. And I look up, and I'm like, why is there no camera? And she's like, no, it's up at the grill where you're going to make the sausage. And I'm like, oh, no, I was planning on making it inside on the range. So then I was like, all right, well, I'll go put it on the fire. And she's like, no, I'll bring it in. So then we had a debate around that. Let me just quickly, because this caramelizes nicely onto the pan. So I don't want to break the skin and break all that nice caramelization off.
That's where those ring onions come in really good. It's when it's in the sausage.
Yes, it looks real pretty.
Yes.
There we go. All right, a little bit there, but that's okay. That can just stay right there. This guy can go back here. Ooh, that looks pretty. All right, I'm gonna switch this guy off and it can just cook a little bit longer. Alrighty, so I've switched this off. It'll just slowly reduce in heat. This thing should boil in like a matter of seconds. And I can make the pop. Oh, I need special tools. I need special tools.
Special tools?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yes, to mix the pop
the
in.
Very dainty mixer that
Yes.
you have.
Yes. All right. Zoom, zoom.
Hey, Mrs. Sarge has dropped in.
Hey, cool. Hi, Mrs. Sarge. Let me see. Where's my pop? Oh, it fell down the
Did
side.
you know that Arizona makes it to 120 degrees in June?
Yes, I know it gets hot there. We like 110, 115.
I don't think we normally. It's 110 is really hot.
Yes,
Like
yes.
really hot
But
there.
Arizona, I know 120.
Yes, but it is dry, so it is a little different. I suppose. Not so sticky.
Yeah, it's hot and very humid.
Yes.
Yeah, you can almost chew the air before you breathe it in.
Drink it.
Yeah,
Drink
yeah.
it. So, Bright Can News is Hank Hilling it today. He has cleaned his grill.
Okay.
And that's where the comment about the weather in Arizona came in, because he said every day is a good day for a barbecue.
Yeah.
Which we agree. Doesn't matter what is going on.
Yeah, I've. It's just a little hard when it's cold out, but I've made meat on the fire, unlike the Weber, on Christmas when it's like real cold out. Like remember that one Christmas?
Mhm.
It was like 20 or something out
You
Fahrenheit.
always do. You've always done it, as far as I
Yeah.
know.
And then of course we when we had the
The
unnatural snowstorm here, which everybody thought everyone was going to die.
That was 2021 February. It's right
Yes.
after my birthday.
So we cooked outside on a fire all the time because we didn't
Yes.
have electricity.
We had a great vacation, didn't we?
It was awesome. Everybody was complaining, and I'm like, dude, just make a fire, man. And everybody was crying and complaining, and we were having an absolute ball.
Yes.
It was like
Simon
a little
Fiona,
vacation.
Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you later.
Why have we got children coming here?
Because they do not have a measure of when's appropriate, when's
Okay.
not.
Please go to the other side right now. Thank you very much. I don't understand.
I don't think any of the kids slept very well last night.
No, I think that's half the
Yes.
problem.
There was a small man. He is on the verge of walking and determined to figure it out. So he's not sleeping soundly at the moment.
Right, so we mix this in. This is 2.5 cups of water and about 2 cups of the cornmeal. About a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons of salt. All right, there we go. I'm gonna just leave it here for a second. I want that to cool down. I should have set it down already. Let me just switch it off for a minute. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I think the sauce is gonna be awesome. Let me see. That looks good. That looks very good.
Chutney like?
Very much.
Yes. No, this sauce is phenomenal.
Yeah. Here we go. You taste it, you tell me what we need. There we go. You just blow on that.
Oh,
That's
I will.
gonna burn 7 different types of poo out of your lips.
There's something special about a tongue burn. I do not want
Whoa.
to.
Yeah, that and this stuff, man. This stuff gets on your hand. It just burns.
It does not stop.
No.
When it gets
Because
on.
it's so much starch, it just burns. And give that a minute because I should have switched it off earlier. And then we're going to put it on.
I don't think you need anything.
I thought it would be good.
Mm. Mm.
All right, 15 minutes.
Sorry, I didn't save any to share with you.
That's okay. I stick the spoon back in the pot, man.
You see that? He didn't even clean the tip.
Nope, because that's at like 180. There's no cleaning needed. It cleans itself.
Hey, that's a trick in its own.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Toe, welcome in. Harry Toe 2, please excuse me.
Yes, because it's not on YouTube.
I know. Cannot be Harry Toe 1.
Yeah, that's good. That's very tomatoey. That's nice.
That's very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
It's been a while since we've had that, apparently.
Yep. I mean, this we could probably sweeten up a little, but I think it's perfect.
Linder T84 is in asking what you are cooking today. Just joined.
All right. So, for everybody that came late or came in later, go grab him. He's not impressed with his siblings right now. So, that's doing good. All right. So, we are making, I'll open this. I think you guys can see that. So, we're making sausage with sauce and a pop or steamed cornmeal. So we got our traditional farmer sausage. I have made this before, but I know we had bad sound at that time. So I thought, you know what, let me revisit this and remake it again. And that way, everybody can see what it looks like. So it's a farmer sausage that we make in-house. I've got the tomato onion relish, which is a traditional kind of tomato sauce, I guess, like a chunky relish that we put over our sausage and our pop. And then this is a steamed cornmeal. We call it pop. It's basically a steamed cornmeal. It's got to be the right texture and stuff though. So we've got one in-house that we sourced locally that we repack and sell. So I make that. Takes about 15 minutes after the water boils. So that's busy on that side, and then I'll dish it all up on a plate. The sausage, of course, that we make, so there's not really much to talk about that. Just cook it. The sauce or the pop, it's basically this cornmeal that we sauce. So you do that about 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt, depending on your taste. You got about 2.5 cups of water for this specific texture. About 2.5 cups of water. You bring that plus the salt, 1 to 2 teaspoons, depending on your taste. You bring that to a boil. Once it boils, you set your range down to medium or to like simmer, which is the part I forgot. You put about 2 cups of the pop inside, mix it up, and then on a simmer, you kind of steam through it for about 15 minutes, and it's good. The sauce, we got 2 teaspoons of 2 teaspoons. I lie like a Democrat. 2 tablespoons of.
It's talent to lie like a Democrat.
I know. 2 tablespoons of tallow. So I went for tallow, not olive oil. 2 tablespoons of tallow. I did about 6 ounces of onion. I used diced. You can use a half round, but I think we're going to stick with the diced going forward. So diced onion, and then I did 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika. No, about a half a teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of mixed herbs, a tablespoon of Worcestershire. I used the vinegar mix I got. You can use Worcestershire like Liam Perrins. 2 tablespoons of chutney, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I used honey granules. You can use sugar. You can use white or brown sugar preferably, but I use the honey granules. And then a full can of diced tomatoes goes straight in, and you cook it down. You add about a half cup of water. And then you just cook it down, man. And then that's your sauce. So you caramelize your onions, put the spices in with the onions. Once the spices are nicely caramelized, spices and sugar with the onions, caramelize that nicely down, add the chutney and the vinegar, and then throw the tomatoes in the water, and then just kind of cook it down so the water, and the tomatoes cook together and it gets nice and soft. That looks good. This guy's nice and hot. So I will jack up the heat here just for a second and just get everything back to temp. And then we've got 10 minutes and we're done.
All right, I have to share a comment from Harry Toe 2 because it just made me laugh. The quartering is streaming right now. Doesn't he know this is Anton's time slot?
Yeah, I know.
So everyone says they'll straighten Jeremy out.
Yeah, go make a comment on his stream. Go make a comment on his stream and say, hey, this is Anton's time slot. You should at least have the decency
To
to raid me if he wants to take my time slot.
Oh, you guys make me laugh. You are too funny.
Is that a good banana, boy?
He's enjoying it. Now, Pile G99 says biltong is about the only meat I eat anymore.
Okay, well, good. It's very healthy,
awesome.
man.
Definitely
Very healthy. Like, we'll do the sausage. We, for the most part, eat biltong. And then, on occasion, like tonight, we'll have some sausage. The kids will probably kill that whole thing.
They will. We will have to get a small.
Yes.
About that big.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
A little bit
sausage. A little bit sausage, and then. But then tomorrow we'll probably have 3 meals, 2 or 3 meals. Sometimes we only do 2 meals a day, but we do biltong all day. So is that good, boy?
Now, when we have steak, this little one that
he's discovered steak.
He loves it. He's a big steak eater.
Yeah, he discovered steak, man, and he's very impressed with steak.
The hoovering that I mentioned in the tray or the plate earlier is the same thing he does on his tray when he has steak.
Yeah, that's a good banana. Just put it down and go away.
Set it right there. Yes.
Please.
Thank you.
You guys.
Thank you.
Really? No. Go away, Ismay. I don't want to talk to you. No. Hey. Do me a favor. Just go tell them to go away. Okay. Just go tell them to go away. There will be 0 dessert tonight for any of you guys. I'm sorry about that because I told my kids, don't come interfere when we are on stream. But no ears. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm just going to take this and put the oil over the top.
Children do not always listen. Did you know that happens?
Not always.
They do not
I've
always
had more than like never listen.
So there's been some talk about biltong. Anton, where do you get your biltong?
We get our biltong from biltongusa.com. Yeah, .com. So look up biltongusa.com. That is our sponsor. That is who makes sure that everything goes well this side. If you want to help us out, just buy some biltong, man. We will be happy with that. I think I show my biltong less than Jeremy shows his coffee. Yes, are you a comedian? Exactly. Comedian today. I think I show my biltong less than Jeremy shows his coffee. You know, so I'm proud of that. But we will have bison back to, well, not back in stock. We will have the bison product tomorrow. And
have the paper towel.
Yes, we will have the bison product back tomorrow, and we will probably start manufacturing early this week. So that way, and there's some there as well. That way, we probably by the end of next week, we'll have the first batches down on the bison. I'm actually ready for that to come back.
Yes.
Bison, and then, should I tell them what we're making?
What are we making?
The peri peri.
Yes, you should.
All right, so you heard it first. Yeah. Who asked me? Why do I think it was copium poppies? But somebody asked me. We need to make a peri peri wagyu. So we will do a peri peri wagyu first time
and
this.
The foot.
And the foot. Yes, boy. You want to throw more of that banana around. So we will start with the peri peri wagyu this week. So it'll probably be ready next week. Get a plate because Nicole's hands are full.
Full of what?
Full of children.
Full of boy.
All right, so we got that guy. Ooh, I can polish that up a little. Note to anyone who works in food industry, if you use some sanitizer on a plate, it shines it up real good. Well, at least the sanitizer we use.
Sorry, we've got someone on YouTube. It is Tony T. Don't
Okay, hey Tony, how are you, man?
Saying hello from Toronto.
All right, goody goody.
Welcome. Sorry, I've got a hitter here.
Yeah, he's now the new thing. If he doesn't get attention, he like smacks you.
Yes.
So
he likes to smack in the face too.
We got to get that out of him now.
It'll just take a couple weeks and it'll be gone. They're all phases.
Yep.
And they always change.
Yep. All right.
Lender T84 says, "Do you sell the sausage in your pies as bulk?"
So we don't. We make a ground beef inside the pies. We used to sell that. We can do that if someone really wants it. Because for me, just to package it up makes no issue. But we do that. The packages we do at the moment is about 3.5 kilos, so about 8 pounds, 8 to 9 pound packages. So it depends on what you mean by selling it and how you want to buy it. But yes, we can do that. That is not impossible. There we go. All right, this guy
And
almost ready. 5 minutes on the
Jessup
spot.
is on saying, great to see Christoph helping today.
Oh yeah, helping destroy the kitchen. There
Cam said they may have gotten you in trouble with Q because he said he was going to raid you, but now he won't. He says, oh, whoops. Sarge says, oh no.
Yeah. So, well, we've got the plate, we've got the pop, we've got the sauce, we've got the sausage. It's almost a party.
A sausage party?
Yeah, a sausage party.
Hey.
So,
Not everybody gets a sausage party.
We've got everything. So yeah, that's all good.
Sorry, this one's playing with the pros by the.
What other
range.
comments do we have? Pay, yes, Bright Can. So yeah, well, I'm sorry, you guys in Canada, it's a little hard to get your biltong.
You will have to make your own biltong.
Yes, we can ship you spices though.
Yes.
No beef inside. But yeah, so we had a lot of requests for the well, not a lot. Few people have asked me, and I've been thinking about it for a bit. Is doing the wagyu in a peri peri. So you actually have the lower heat wagyu. So yeah, so this is the week we're going to try that for the first time, and then I've got a salami, which I wanted to make. I've got 2 different stuffers. So the easier one that cleans easier, I don't have a stuffing tube for that. So something I have to go buy, and then it maybe make my life easier. I've got the other, like a real big machine, so I might do that this week. I'll actually see if I can finish that salami off.
We've only had a couple requests, not just from customers, from our children. They liked it too.
Yes, everybody's liking the salami. Don't let him.
I know.
jab
I'm watching
himself
the
with
pro.
that.
I'm watching the pro.
Yeah, I think that is almost all ready. Swap these 2 around a little. That looks good. This guy is almost done. We've got 2 minutes left on the pop. The sausage is basically done. I'll switch that off again, so that's good. This guy's on low. Why are you throwing stuff around? Why are you throwing stuff around? It's a kitchen. You cannot make trouble in here. You gotta behave, young man.
Behave in a kitchen?
Yes, behave in a kitchen. And then what else? Okay, so yeah, I see now the pyramids are everywhere. So everybody's talking about the pyramids. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me move that away. I don't want to do that to overcook that
Sarge
too much.
says, Anton, you need to know the source of sanitizer, though. Cheap shit might have methanol, which is not good. I would be scared to use it.
No, we get one from Sam's Club, and it's pretty good. It's a dilutable sanitizer. We've been using it for years. See what it's talking about the ingredients.
I don't know if it has methanol in it.
Let's see. Give me a second. I'll read it. But this stuff works pretty good. Let me see.
And the biggest thing, you do not put anything on it while wet.
No.
You let it dry.
So concentrate. Let's see. Ammonium. Active ingredients. Octyl, disyl. That sounds like some language I don't understand. Ammonium chloride, and then dioxide. So this is just percentages active. So this is probably per your mixtures. But you see, so it's basically ammonium chloride.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So I tell you a little thing. I don't know if I should mention it, but we had a fridge go out on us. So I thought, you know what? I've got some experience. So a little bit. So let me see how I'll gas the fridge, and I'm sure there's plenty of HVAC people here. They'll probably swear at me, but I put one of the charge ports on it, and I know those things don't always keep gas like they should. Okay. But anyway, so I put the charge port on, and I've worked with 410 and R22 and some of the other bits and pieces. So this is what they call R290, which is propane. So the videos I see, like the people are all open, you know, ventilated, and so I foresaw myself exploding in the back kitchen, and my wife finding me here charred, like this is 4 in the morning, like finding me at 7 charred in the back. So that was an interesting experience.
So Jody says, permits, of course, are a pain in the ass. Every town wants their own permit, nickel and dime us to death. You are not wrong,
There we
good
go.
sir. Dear Sarge did say that during the scamdemic, people were getting sick from Mexican and Chinese sanitizer, bad quality control. I completely believe that one. That's something we didn't fall for. We actually shared our sanitizer. We stocked up pretty good.
Yes.
Prior to.
Yeah, we actually made up little bottles and gave it to people.
Yeah, we gave it to a lot of customers. And then Jessup says, I added 2 tablespoons of biltong powder to my vegetarian white bean chili. It tastes awesome, but I think I just
vegetarianized it.
Okay, I was not going to get that out. I don't know why. I'm stuck on it. In vegetarianized. That is one way to put it.
Here we go. Just as a matter of interest, the votes would have been better on the fire.
I thought you wanted flames.
Yeah, I know. I like the flames more.
You do like flames. I know you do.
Right, there we go. Sausage. Put that down there.
That's about the right size.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
You're right. The chopped onions do look pretty.
Yeah, they look very nice. There we go.
I think this small one is hungry. I think he's
so.
smelling the food.
Probably.
Interesting.
So let me try and switch that off. That is off. Does that.
Why are you messing with my...
All right, so that is the traditional pop and wors, South African traditional meal. So there you go. Very nice. So I hope that was okay for everyone. Try that tomato sauce as a even on rice, or just if you have, you can. So what we would a lot of times do is take the sausage and we'll pour the sauce into the sausage, or make it in the sausage sauce, which makes it real good. But if you want to keep it, obviously I'll rather make it like that and then put some in the sausage sauce and cook the sausage in it a little bit, and then put it all in here, because now you have the meat and stuff, so it doesn't last as long. This will probably last you, if you work clean and you put it in a sealed container, you probably get at least 2 weeks on that in the fridge, because you know the chutney and the sugar and the salts and stuff will help you preserve it a little bit. So you can mess around with that and probably make yourself a sauce that'll last longer term. But yeah, I think that's that. I think I'm gonna have me a little piece of the sausage. I just want to taste what that tastes like, because it did look like it cooked down quite a bit, but I think it'll be good. Oh, it's good.
It smells good. I think that's something Christoph and I can definitely agree with.
Why do we look tired, Mom?
He doesn't know how to sleep.
Because you're nonsense.
It's you.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
am making mimics of Anton here.
Yeah, copies.
I have 2 so far.
Copies.
No more, please.
Can I
I
grab
don't
you?
sleep.
All right, there we go.
All right, you ready for me to turn it off?
Well, yeah, I think we can.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
All right.
So yeah, like, share, subscribe if you like it. And then let's see if there's any last comments. Nom nom. Yep, that's very good. All right, yeah, we will. That's an hour. See you next week, Friday. We try and make some more interesting things.
What time are we on Friday?
Okay, so remember, we're moving our time slot. All right, boy. We are moving our time slot to 4:30 because of the different lineup on what's the name? Hey, go get out of the camera. Come on, man. So we're moving our time slot to 4:30, and because Viva is going to be on later, so we're moving to 4:30. So 4:30 to 5:30 Central. That's 5:30 to 6:30 Eastern. starting next week, and then Sundays will be the same time. Leave them